Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, it's happened. $1.50 is here. The price I've been predicting is here. This is a live broadcast. This will be edited down and made into a video later, but I wanted to come live to be able to answer your questions and also share with you some information I have prepared for this moment. $1.50. I said it was coming. I've been talking to some of the biggest investors, retail investors that is, in the world, and we knew that this was coming. It just bounced off 150 exactly. What did I do? I'm going to share with you what I did, where I am in the stock, who I'm talking to, what I predict is going to happen tomorrow, and where I see the whole thing going. So we're going to cover quite a bit of information in this live video, give you the chance to answer questions. I'm making this video during a live broadcast, so if you come into the live chat, you can ask me questions. If you do a super chat and add your comment to the super chat, it will come up on the screen and be part of this video, which will be edited down later on. So if you are new to the channel, click subscribe, ring the bell. I'm currently on vacation, but I did promise you that I would come live if something really dramatic is happening, or some earnings or whatever. But this is really important. So do smash the like button. This is happening live now in a live show. So what has happened? A few moments ago, I'm watching Virgin Galactic now 24 hours a day. It's not part of the 24-hour trading, even though I can trade 24 hours a day on other stocks, so I get a sense of where the markets are going. And of course, what's going on now in Israel is creating some effects. We've not had the real effects kick into the stock market. We've had a bit of down today, but nothing really to reflect what's going on. So something like Virgin Galactic is going to take it more. But however, that isn't the issue. The issue really is the short selling. The short selling is increasing, but there's good news. And there's good news. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I've been doing with the stock, how I'm playing it, and so on and so forth. Right. So just a few moments ago, we did hit $1.50. It literally touched $1.50. What did I do? Well, I'm going to show you exactly what I said I would do always. And I stand by my word, because I aim to be the most honest person on YouTube TV. No matter how painful it is, I stand by what I say. So there you go. I doubled up and doubled up and doubled up. 14,000 shares of Virgin Galactic, as you can see. Huge part of my portfolio. There it is. You can see it. 21,892. I've now got an average of $1.66. which is virtually the very, very bottom, okay? So I said I would, and I stand by my word, and I did it. Because I believe in the company, I believe in where it's going. It's exactly what happened at Tesla the moment Tesla took off, exactly what happened at Amazon, and now you either believe in it or you don't. Shorters always win the battles, but they always lose the wars. And there it is. So we shall see what happens now. I'm not going anywhere. I never go anywhere, no matter how hard it gets. Even though I'm on vacation right now, I've said I would double up, and I did. And I've doubled and doubled. There you go. Can't be much more in it now. I just bought several thousand shares at $1.50, right on the button. Okay, now during the making of this video, we've got a comment coming in, so we will bring this into the video. This is part of a video going out later. Pete Barker says, you hit the nail on the head with your predicted drop to $1.50 when quite a few doubted you when it was $5. Could you now see it going under $1? No, and I'm going to share with you why. The shorters are trying to take it under $1, but they're going to lose all their money. A lot of people would love to see me lose all my money, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's the game I'm playing. It's who dares wins, really, at this stage. But right now, I'm not going anywhere, and if I buy all the shares, I buy all the shares. I often joked about it at one point that I would buy all the shares. Well, a long way to go, of course, but you never know. I talked about 100,000 shares just today, actually. Anyway, indeed, he was on vacation, but space was his temptation. I said I'd be back if necessary. You're kind of taking bigger positions these days. Indeed, I am, because I said I would. T.O. Roll. Okay, let's get straight into the meat of the video. It's important because I'm actually making a live broadcast into a video. Not everyone can watch the live shows. So why am I buying in? What's the reason? What's going on? Let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's go. And thank you, Lorna, for the subscription. Appreciate that very much indeed. So we can see the candles here. Virgin Galactic, it went down to 150, and I bought in, and now we're at 154. So I'm down now just 7.46%. Won't take very much for me to start trimming, taking profits, because it's not going to go straight up to $100 a share. It won't do that. But I will be able to buy on the way, sell on the way up and trim. Let's share with you some information I wanted to share with you. I'd like you to help me. I've got some information about the short interest, about who's buying what, the latest with the petition, the latest with Michael Colglaze. I've got all of that, and which institutions I've just bought in as well. So I want to show you all that. So I'm just going to go through a few things. First of all, here is my X account. I've just put this post out about 150 on my STOCKTWITS, actually. I beg your pardon. This is my STOCKTWITS. Now, you can't do this right now. In fact, I'll give it to everybody in the chat. But for those of you who are watching this later, if you click above my head, I'll give you the link in a minute, and I'll take you to my STOCKTWITS. Do go and join in there, because I'm taking a lot of flack from the shorters, and it's a battle. It really is. Joining with me and learn about who's shorted, what's going on. It's all happening on STOCKTWITS. Okay, so do join me for that. All right, let's go with an update on our petition. This petition had success. 637 signatures. It's been seen by Michael Colglazier. We got the result we wanted. This is what's so frustrating. Well, in fact, it's not actually. I quite like the fact it's gone to 150. But it's frustrating that people can't understand where we're trying to go, and people rather try to destroy a great company than to build it. I don't understand it. I guess it's the way the world is. But anyway, we had a great result. 637 of the world's largest retail investors. We've met with the investor relations manager. Spoke to him. Everything's great. They accept what we wanted to say. They understand about reducing costs. Hinted in the next earnings they're going to say that, and all they have to do is hint at those things, and profit is sooner to come to Virgin Galactic, and up goes the stock price pretty much instantaneously. So that's a result on that. Okay, that's also on my X account. If you want to go and put your name to that, you still can. Right, let me show you this. Virgin Galactic, more institutions going up and up all the time. Institutions are buying now. Some people have said, some institutions are shorting the stock. Well, of course, institutions can short the stock as well as buy it. I'm sharing with you the rate of the institutions who are backing the stock, not driving it down. As you can see, it's continually increasing all of the time. So this is a very, very good sign for the stock. So I'm very, very happy to see that and report that to you. With a short interest, we've got 22.8% and increasing. This is not updated daily, of course. It's increasing, and we've got 8.42 days to go now to cover our next round of these short interest positions. So that's interesting to see what will happen the next 8 days. But we are nowhere near the GameStop situation at all, not even close. So again, I don't want to be roaring kitty or nothing like it, just there for themselves, making money for themselves. I'm here to be the most honest person on YouTube. So I'm not going to tell you that we're about to have a GameStop situation, but we are heading in that direction. But we're not there yet. All right. Anyway, this is Virgin Galactic X account right now. They're not saying anything. No surprise, really. We did have some filings earlier on during the day, and I did see those filings. The filings were Michael Colglazier sold some of his shares, and there was a negative reaction on Reddit and places like that who don't understand what they're talking about. There was purely a administrative tax selling off position of Michael's shares. It was only about 20,000. He owns a couple of million, so it's totally irrelevant. However, that picked up some news today on Reddit and fueled the ignorance of the shorters, trying to suggest that's it. Even Michael Cole-Glazier is selling out. No, he's not at all. He's simply going through an administrative tax position that he does each time, this time of the month. It's perfectly normal, and it's not a concern whatsoever. So, but of course, that got used to, inflate the story of the stock going down. But it's not the case at all. Anyway, another thing I'd like you to do, I've just posted this also on my X account that I've just gone all in with every intention of potentially building a position to 100,000 shares. How I will do that is by taking lots of micro trades on the way up and adding and then reapplying and building up to 100,000 shares. That's not a guarantee I'm going to do that. That's what I'm looking at trying to do to stable up the stocks, because there's a group of the biggest investors in the world. Andy Shovel's one of those, is in the top 5 retail investors. Him and others who I'm in constant contact with, and I'm trying to build up like 5 to 10 of us that own virtually all of the retail shares. And that's what I'm trying to do, and build up a position where we're all holding our shares because we're all believers in the company. And, I want to play my part, even though I am the small guy in the room. I'm going to do everything I can, because I want to be, backing what I'm saying. So anyway, please go and check out my X account and share this post and leave me your thoughts. Am I right to be all in? Anyway, I just wanted to go live tonight as I made this video. I think it's a very, very important night. It's the moment we've been waiting for. I've been saying that it will go to 150. It touched 150, and the moment it did, I jumped on in and added to my position as I said I would. So there we go. I don't think we've got any more questions right now. Oh, we got one here from Pete Barker. Oh my God, Martyn, you now got over 14,000 shares. You've certainly got balls of steel, but it could get very painful. Good luck anyway, but I've had to put all that into Rocket Lab, and there's more upside in my opinion. Well, there's another thing as well that I want to share with you that I'm aware of, talking to Virgin Galactic investors behind the scenes. Virgin Galactic, the technology, particularly what's going on in Israel right now, it has been mentioned to me and has been put to certain people that the technology they possess, could it be used in a military for a military advantage? The technology that they possess, and it has been mentioned actually to certain quarters that Virgin Galactic could be very, very useful as an asset to the American military. So that's just another thing going on in the background. And of course, we all know if a company like Virgin Galactic got bought by the military or had a contract for the technology, how could that benefit the stock? Well, we all know the answer to that. It could be tenfold. But anyway, that's something that's going on in the background. I often mention to you about the possibility of Rocket Lab buying them out. There's other things going on, I think, which can drive an extra catalyst to Virgin Galactic. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. This is going to be an actual video by itself, but I wanted to give you the chance to talk to me live during the making of this video. So thank you so much indeed for being part of tonight. I've done exactly what I said I would do. I'm not going to buy any more any lower. There's absolutely no point in doubling again at $1 or 50 cents. Or someone made the joke today, well, in a minute you're going to buy the whole company for 1 cent a share. No, that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. If it got down below $1, that we're looking to trade out of the stock, because at that point it can go bankrupt. Now, on that note, by the way, we've got at least a year of run time. I don't see the interest rates going up. There was an overreaction today in the markets. If you look at the actual figures of the inflation today, it wasn't actually that bad at all, bearing in mind what's going on with oil right now. So I'm not concerned about it. I think the market's overreacted, as it always does. And of course, Virgin Galactic has got dragged into all of this, and now everybody's selling. Well, not everybody, of course. I'm not, and some of the biggest retail investors are not either. Anyway, the rest is up to you. I've done my part. I've said I'd always be here. I've said I'd come back from my vacation. I've made the videos. I've supported you. I bought it at 150. I said I would. I've now got 14,000 shares of Virgin Galactic, and there we go. The rest is up to you. And that's it. Sensei will see you back in the morning, and that's it from me. All the links for my STOCKTWITS, please take part, be part of the Lucas Aid Army. And also click above my head for the X account, and over here you'll have other videos I think you will find useful in the series. Sensei's running a cash giveaway at the moment on his show. He'll be back in the morning, and of course he'll be back on his own show as well on Sunday. He's got a big cash prize giveaway. Do join him for that. That's it from me. The most important thing to say tonight is not only take care of your money, yourselves, your crypto, but everybody involved in the war on both sides of the wall, literally, those in the Middle East, innocent children and women and everybody else going through the worst atrocities known on planet Earth. It's the worst ever. I can't believe it's actually happening in this world, but it is. So whichever side, whichever side, anyone in pain tonight and suffering, we our thoughts and prayers go out to you. That's it from me. I'll see you back if there's anything more important. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, there was the making of the video. That will go out later. Thank you ever so much, guys. I don't think we have anything else to cover, so I'll see you all in a bit. Be safe wherever you are, and I'll end the video right there. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye for now.